Hey everyone, welcome to Finding Tickers, where we discuss stocks that our community is trading. This episode is brought to you by FREIBA Watchlist, our signature trading service that shares a daily list of hand-picked stocks before the market opens, live trade alerts, trading strategies, portfolio reviews, market news, and much more, all to help you learn how to trade and become a better investor. So make sure you click the link below, subscribe today, and don't miss out on another opportunity. All right, let's get into some tickers. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500, new all-time highs today. Amazing day in the markets. So we hit this high into after-hour session at 477.40. So crazy day for the markets. The Santa rally is still in effect. This is the aftermath of it as we enter the end of the year. There's been, just a lot of movement back into some equities. The market is definitely kind of cruising. Some people calling this kind of a melt up here, but as you can see, this is the trend that we defined before, and it's regained these levels. So really nice. We mentioned before that it was going to take a lot of work for the market to get back to these levels, and that's exactly what happened. So you've had almost a parabolic-like recovery, right? It's huge V-shaped recovery. Overall, you kind of have a W pattern here, but you have the next level that we're probably looking at here is 480. That's kind of the top of this channel up here, and so, we'll keep an eye out. I mean, now that we've ripped to new all-time highs, right, you have this potential for a small pullback with some profit taking, but we'll see. They have in the end of the year is kind of just settling in here, and we got about a week left into that new year. So we'll see what investors and retail is going to be doing, and we'll keep a close eye out on these names. But great day in the markets, new all-time highs, pretty impressive. We talked about this in chat how the 473 level was the key level for the market to break today. That happened, and it really never looked back. I mean, VWAP was is kind of just an upward slope, right? So a pretty impressive day again on the SPY. All right, so next we'll get into our watch list trades as well as going to the end, so stick around for that. So first, one of the biggest winners of today was AMD. So we had this on the watch list before the market opened, and AMD really performed today. So we had a pretty big break on AMD, and let's just zoom in here. Out of the gates, we had a nice pop, right, and then slight curl back to this entry level on the open level, and then a nice breakout over the highs here at around 148.50. That was a pretty key level for it to break out over. And you had this, push here all the way to 151, then a drop, pullback to VWAP, bounce, and a continuation pretty much all day. So AMD, huge day, right? Over $8, 5.6% day for AMD, one of the biggest days, single days for AMD this year. So we're racing towards this upward target here at 160, and it's moving really nicely. So nice curl on the daily. You did have this slight pop here, then pull back, but overall higher low, and kind of have an inverse head and shoulders that is forming here. So we're looking for this to push again to that 160 level, and we'll see what it does at that point. But massive day out of AMD today, so congratulations to everyone that took advantage of this. This was a 165% mover today, so massive day, awesome day for AMD. Again, congratulations, guys. All right, next we have Colgate. So Colgate Palm Olive, this is a large cap uh, consumer retail uh, type of stock where uh, Colgate is the most known for the the uh, toothpaste brand that they have, and they do have tons of product. It's a conglomerate, right? Their product and service suite is pretty impressive, but again, it's most known for their toothpaste. But a nice curl here on the daily chart on CL, and it's been some bullish activity coming in that we noticed, right? Hit the radar, and if you can see here, just a perfect cup here. And so we'll see what happens at this point. I mean, we think that the potential for this to pull back to maybe 85, 83.50 is probably in order, and then a continuation set up to the upside. But we'll keep an eye out on this. We had it on the watch list today. This was 105% mover today. And so again, congratulations to everyone that took advantage of it. But this was a huge day, right? You had this pump pullback, and then just this rip all day. It's kind of a grind, right? Not necessarily a rip, but a really nice move. It's pretty consistent, right? Price action was pretty steady all the way to the highs at 84.05 into the close. So impressive day for CL. Nice uptrend, nice curl on the daily. And so we'll continue to watch this and keep you guys posted. But congratulations to everyone that took advantage of Colgate today. All right, another one on the watch list today was Qualcomm, QCOM. So a pretty massive day out of it. This was a 50% mover. We had this level here at about 183 that it just popped, ripped to a high of 185.50-ish, and then pulled back, bounced off of the VWAP, and kind of danced around all day, but finally into the close at a nice close where it closed strong at 186, 186 level, but it had a high of 186.41 today. And that's Qualcomm, QCOM. Again, that was about 50% mover today on some options, and it's pretty impressive. So congratulations to everyone that took advantage of Qualcomm, QCOM. All right, next we have Coinbase. So COIN. This was on the watch list this morning. Again, before the market opened, we saw a nice move out of Bitcoin over the weekend, and actually this was related to our conversation on last Thursday, where we talked about Bitcoin being on our radar, and so we were going to look for some trades, and Coinbase actually falls into that category, of course, because they are the cryptocurrency trading exchange. So nice move out of Coin today. This was actually a 60% mover, so it had opened at around 270 and had an awesome day here up until around 130. You had this high here of 281.70, so about $12 move today on Coin, and then you had a slight pullback, and this was obviously a signal to probably get out right at the highs. Was probably ideal. But this also presents a nice opportunity for a dip buy or two, and it did have a decent close here at that, just under or just at around that 280 mark, right? Closed at 280.27. So we'll continue to watch this. I mean, Bitcoin is pulling back right now overnight, but we'll see how that goes. But again, today it was a great day for Coin. A 60% mover. Congratulations to everyone that was in this. All right, next, talk about AERC. So AERC popped up on the radar, and we took a trade on this right in the morning here and scalped this towards the highs at around 478 before it pulling back and kind of fading here. So this was one of those last hurrahs for this name. This is a former mover. We've been looking for this to have some more volatility, and we got some today out of it. And so we scalped it to the highs, towards the highs here. they popped up on the radar after this break, but it was kind of grinding up here. Well, not grinding, but just moving up here, and the spreads were a little bit rough, and so it wasn't that easy to trade. But we were able to scalp it. Didn't get the best fills on the way out, but we did take some profit. So that was nice, and we did alert it in chat that we were trading this. As everyone knows that this was a former runner that we've been talking about for the last few days, and so it's popped up again, and we definitely took a piece out of it. So this ended up being again a green trade that we were looking for the breakout over the 1450, and we had a high of around 1477 on AERC today. But it was a nice farewell for this. This may be over for AERC as it continues this lower kind of in terms of price action. You have a lower trend, a downtrend that's kind of starting to really push here. So this curl and fail, you have this the potential for this to start to move back down. So we'll watch this around that $12 level and see what might come from AERC moving forward. All right, next, this was another crypto play. So NXTD, this is a former runner, but also a recent reverse split. The stock just went from about 30 cents. It was a 10-to-1 split. It was 35, 40 cents, something like that. And the reverse split brought it up to these whole dollar levels. And with again Bitcoin moving, NXTD was definitely a loosely correlated stock to crypto, and so it's popped up on the radar today, and we had it on the list for watch list this morning before the market opened. So you kind of had this week open red to green, right? So some profit taking from the day that it had last, and the last trading day went from $3 and then into the after hours $5. So pretty awesome move out of this, and so we were looking for some continuation again, as this was a previous recent reverse split. So you had this week open and pulled back to about that $4 level, bounced, pushed all the way up to a high of 475. So that was a really nice bounce out of this, and we took a couple trades on this as it pushed to the 14. That was $4.70 level, and it was around. It was I think it was a morning play that they did on this in this first initial rip to the $4.71 level. But we took a couple trades on it, and so we were green. But congratulations to everyone that took this. You had a couple different opportunities on this today, and it was a decent mover. I mean, we do see some more bullish activity now that there's options, so there's stuff kind of low coming in. We do anticipate this to break $5 again, so we'll keep this on watch as we move forward. And with Bitcoin kind of pulling back now after that small run over the weekend, we'll be cautious with this and look for that $5 level, of course, but we'll play it by ear. But that is NXTD. All right, so another one that popped up on the radar today is Pyrogenesis. So this ticker was moving pretty nicely, right? So you had this break of $3, right? And it's ended up exploding at around 350 and broke out all the way to 570. So we ended up catching a couple trades out of this on the way up, which was pretty nice, and we ended up with a really decent move out of it, and we ended up with about 75 cents profit out of this per share. So for example, if you were trading 1,000 shares and you got 75 cents per share, it'd be about $750. We do get a lot of questions about profit and what some of the numbers are, so that's just an example of that. But it's the same way, do the math from there. Same way you could 100 shares, you would end up with about $75 versus 1,000 shares, like you said, about $750. But nice, nice pop. Pretty big move. Caught a couple trades on it, like you said. It's pretty nice. But PYR is definitely going to be on the radar moving forward. I mean, we do have a couple levels here for it to break, so we can anticipate some bounces out of this. But we'll hit the scanners, took the trade, and we'll see it in the future, right? As for more opportunities. But that is PYR. And again, congratulations to everyone that took advantage of that. All right, next we have Lucid Lcid. So Lucid was retesting that $40 level today. So it had a high of 39.16, and that was after a big drop out of the gates to a low of 35.53. So huge move, huge bounce out of this from the lows, and bullish sentiment was coming in all day. We caught the couple trades on this. We ended up with about 10% profit overall, which is pretty nice. But we had traded it towards the $38 level in the morning, and it was a decent trade. It did pop up on the radar, and we waited for a proper setup, the second one, because we missed this flag breakout, and so we caught the second flag right here, and we got the break of the 38.25 level that we were watching, and a move up to 38.40. So it was a nice, it's a nice scalp trade, to that high of this run here, and it worked out really great. It was about a 10% win on LCID. So the next level for this to really test is $40, and so we'll continue to watch Lucid. It's been kind of it got pretty beat up after those recent highs, but it's settling in nicely at right under $40. So we'll watch for some more activity out of Lucid. I think $40 is the next level, and we'll keep that on watch for sure. All right, next is Tesla. So Tesla is right back over the $1,100 level today. So we had this fight with it breaking down back towards 1,000, right? So last trading day, you had this move from 1,000 all the way up. Let me just pull this up here. So you had this move with Tesla from 1,000, right? Bounced perfectly off of our level of support, pushed all the way up to that high right at the top of this range at 1075, and then you had this massive gap up in the market this morning, so Tesla gapped up with it, and it bounced off of the top of that range, that 175 level that we have here. So it bounced off of 170 1070, and then pushed all the way up to and breaking that $1,100 level, and having that high here at around 1113 before it pulled back. And on this pullback and consolidation, this is where we took that trade. So we ended up with about a 15% profit trade on Tesla here, just on this push here to the highs at a high of 1117. So we did take a few trades on this, but it ended up being awesome moves. And Tesla never fails us. It's a great ticker. Like we always say, it doesn't take a lot of movement to get these big profits out of these stocks. But yes, you're playing options, but if you're following the strategies, following your trade plan, playing the right setups, you can definitely catch these nice moves out of stocks like Tesla. Tesla is one that we have on the watch list frequently. We just had it on the watch list last trading day, last Thursday, and so we definitely love it, and it moves really nicely. So that is TSLA. Congratulations. We alert these in chat. Our traders are on it. A lot of people are profiting, and we're going to keep this going. We love the community that we're building, and we're sharing as much information possible with everyone. So definitely join the community, and let's keep growing, let's keep making money. But that is Tesla. We love Tesla. All right, now let's get into a bonus. So let's talk about a ticker that we have that is now on our radar, and that is Target, TGT. So Target had a really nice day today. So initially, didn't start out that great, right? You had this pullback out of the gate, and then you had a low of 220, nice bounce to 224. So a lot of bullish activity came in, a lot of sweeps coming in on Target, and now that we had the couple, couple of the biggest shopping season, right, or shopping time frames, right? You have obviously just holiday season in general. Christmas just passed, and hope everyone had a great one. And Target, has this, huge influx of volume, right, from shoppers and new vendors getting ready for the new year. And a couple things from a technical perspective, you have Target that is at a pretty interesting level. So you have a we have a 230 price target on Target, mainly because of the curl that's forming, as well as the previous history of Target not really staying at these lows, and so it bounces pretty quickly. And so we're going to be looking for that curl to continue here, but we do expect and that resistance level to be around 230. Not going to get there right away, but we'll keep it on watch. Again, it's now on our radar, so we're going to be watching TGT. All right, so that is all the tickers for today. Definitely appreciate it. Now, if you can, leave a comment below and let us know what you're trading. We're looking to see what others are trading, trying to grow our community, and also if you have any questions, leave that below as well. Let us know how we can help. We can review tickers for you. We can look at your portfolio, and help you with any questions in regards to trading or investing, for sure. So definitely drop a line below, and we'll get back with you very soon. And if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And then click the link below, join our community. Again, it's growing pretty fast. We're looking for more people to help. So any questions, let us know. Click the link, join us. And again, let's make some money. But we appreciate all the support, guys. Thanks very much. Thanks for tuning in to Finding Tickers. Our watch list will be up in the morning. We'll see you in chat, and we'll see you in the morning. Thanks, guys.